everyone, I'm so excited today because I'm fulfilling my lifelong dream of being a cat. This is a really fun, easy, kind of great for last minute tutorial and I hope you like it. Meow. Starting off, priming my eyes with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot to cancel out redness and veins, and then setting that with the palest shade in the HD Brows palette. I'm going to be using this today because it's all matte. So going to be doing a really dark dramatic matte smoky eye, starting with this grey brown and really building that up over the lid. It's kind of scary if you're not used to using all mattes, doing it for the first time. It takes a lot of layering and blending, but just be really patient and use a nice fluffy brush. I like using my MAC 217. Then once I'm happy with the colour, I'm going to start the shape. So as you can see, I'm going to wing it out kind of in that angled direction that you do a winged liner. Once I'm happy with where the shape's going, I'm intensifying it even more with the matte black. This is the reason I always do my face makeup after smoky eyes as well, as it gets so dark and lots of fallout goes down onto the face, which I'm wiping away now. Before moving on to foundation, I'm going to do my usual Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation with a medium to full coverage. You want your face to be quite flawless because we are going to be drawing on the face, so you don't want any imperfections poking through underneath. Now I'm smoking out my lower lash line, and I'm also going to shape the inner corner of my eye to be that cat eye effect. So it's basically just using an angled brush to enhance the natural corner of your eye and kind of extend it slightly. As you can see, really easy and simple, but really gives that cat eye effect to the eye makeup. Then I'm using my Maybelline gel liner to make sure my whole eye is really inky jet black all the way around. Using a bit of concealer to cancel out any dark circles underneath, being sure not to smudge any of the eye makeup, and then adding loads of mascara. I want my brows to be really sculpted and a little darker than usual, so I'm using that grey brown, which is a grey ashy tone, for eyebrows on an angled brush and just really slowly building it up, making sure my brows are sculpted out, defining the edge. I'm also going to extend the tail of my brow slightly as we winged the eyeshadow out so much. You want the tail to match the end of your eyeshadow, otherwise the look looks really unbalanced. Now I'm powdering my face with my loose powder, making sure my skin is really matte. I'm only going to be using bronzer for this look as a kind of all-in-one. Just gives me a little bit of colour and shape without distracting too much from my little whiskers that I'm going to be drawing in soon. A lot of people draw these little dots in, so I'm doing that, and I was actually using this fine liner felt tip, but I ended up going for my Soap and Glory one as it was much thicker. And you want like a proper circle. As you can see, I'm going over them and thickening them up a bit, so make sure you're using a good sized felt tip, but I'll be switching between the two as I find the finer one easier for drawing in the whiskers. Just use whatever you have on hand though. So now I'm drawing my whiskers, and just try not to be too perfectionist with this. I didn't give myself a hard time, I just sort of went for it and thought whisker doesn't have to be like a perfect straight line. If you want to, you can kind of go over it and kind of darken it up or anything. I actually ended up extending them later on. Then I just added a few more dots around my nose. Now for the little cat nose, I'm drawing a straight line across the very tip of my nose and then drawing around the end and filling it in. Really simple and easy to do, and I'm filling it in all the way down, as you'll be able to see in a minute, right down into the bottom of my nose, so it feels really weird, but just keep going. And then I also drew a little line straight down connecting to my mouth to give that really cute cartoony effect. I wanted to do a red lip, so I'm just lining them and adding lipstick. You could do a black lip or a purple lip if you wanted to do a bit more of the gothic cat look, but I wanted something that still had a little bit of cute kind of feminine twist to it, so I went for a red one. So I'm just filling them in. This is the time to overdraw them and really emphasise your cupid's bow. If you'd like to do that as well, that would give a really cute effect. Definitely tag me on Twitter if you are being a cat for Halloween, and leave me a comment letting me know what you're dressing up as. I'd love to know. Here are my little ears that I got off eBay, and thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my next one.